Not everybody's getting paid.
Let's get back to the television.
You got
No,
two.
you're being a homer.
Come on.
No, he said it.
Don't start me.
No,
He's
not
a bad
bad
man.
anymore.
Go Tigers.
SoundOff is ready. Are you?
Welcome in, Sound Offers. We got a doggone fabulous television program planned for you
Yes,
right
we
here,
do.
live and on tape.
We
CBS
do.
Lake Charles, Caesar Sportsbook, Horseshoe Lake Charles. That's Kevin Guidry, Scooter Hobbs, Rick Zero. I did that all in one breath.
You did. You did.
I'm ready
good.
for a marathon.
You're very good at that.
All right, guys.
Sarah.
Brian Kelly said, well, we got the SEC win. And that's a good thing, all right? I know you were ready to build that Dr. Pepper. You saw that over the weekend? The Dr. Pepper hot seat. Yeah, another Dr. Pepper commercial I'm throwing in there. They don't even pay us to do that. All right, so we got that. Well, if LSU would have lost, you would have had the hot seat already blueprinted out. I'm just kidding. Speaking of hot seats, I thought it would happen at the end of the year, but Penn State pulled the trigger. James Franklin out at
I
Penn
think
State.
he's a good coach. too.
What
Can
a
you
fall.
believe that? Can you believe
What
that?
a fall. That quickly. I mean, they start from top 3 national championship contenders.
College football, Rick, it's serious. It's serious business right now.
I
More
thought
on that.
he was a really good
telling
coach.
you. He is a good-
I did
Although,
too. I did
must
too.
say, maybe winning at Vanderbilt isn't as hard as we
No,
thought
it
it
isn't.
was. You got to pay attention to
McNeese
Vanderbilt.
Cowboys coming off an open week,
Yes,
yeah,
we
with that
gotta do
1-5
this,
record, and it's homecoming week. They
It
got to
is.
get ready for Houston Christian. The Saints once again had a shot at beating a good team, but it turned out to be the Keyshawn Butte show.
It was.
I
And
mean,
no LSU.
I mean,
And no
career
LSU
day
guy.
for Mr. Booty there.
I
All right,
forgot. I didn't know where he was.
Oh, yeah.
New England,
Oh,
he's
yeah,
been there.
he's-
All right,
he's-
NFL trade
he's
deadline
still
is November
Keyshawn.
4th. We're going to talk about, are there any untouchables on this Saints roster? November 4th NFL trade deadline, all right? That naming rights deal
Yeah.
for the McNeese basketball arena, guys, I think I pegged the amount, but the length of it kind of surprised me. 15 years. We got that on
15
tap
years?
tonight. All right.
Whoa.
All right, let's begin with LSU. It was far from impressive, 20-10 over South Carolina. All right?
It was not.
But it
there
got
was
him-
a
it got
lot
him-
of impressive things. It was just so irregular, and they couldn't get any rhythm going. They'd have a long run and then a fumble.
Now, wait.
He's been doing
Scooter,
a
you
newspaper
and I-
for 100 years, and he buries the lead.
You and I was at the game together.
Hold on,
Scooter.
I got to
We
get
watched
this
the
out.
game
I got to
together.
get this out. You're on the goal line or damn near 3 times, and you get 3 points. He called it catastrophic. BK did.
Yeah.
It is incomprehensible to me.
Rick,
You buried the lead. I mean, that's the
you're
story.
right.
I
Rick,
mean,
that
it's
That
just
is, Rick,
unbelievable.
to be honest with you. And Rick, the thing is this.
Fumble, pick.
Sloan, I don't know what it
Ineptitude.
is. I'm having a hard time. Now,
too.
let me do the math on this. Sloan has been Nussmeier coordinator for what, 4 years, 5 years?
3 is
Oh,
it?
second year, right?
I thought it was 3rd year, but what's
Third
your
year,
point? What's
third
your
year.
point?
Well, it's only Nussmeier's second year at the start.
Yeah, start.
But how can you not have some kind of chemistry with this guy? Rick, why would you throw the ball on the 7-yard line? Why would you throw a slant? Why would you throw a slant?
Well, I got to put
Why
that
would you
one
do
on
that?
Nussmeier.
Yes.
Why would you do that?
So
First-
Nussmeier,
Regardless, but wait, the play
he
call.
had the read
I
on
can't
the
even
safety.
blame.
Oh,
I
my
can't blame.
God.
I
Gus
know I
that
can't
much.
get a word in,
It
but
was
I
a
would.
pick, but do you blame the kid? They called that play. He didn't.
They called that
Teach him,
play,
teach
but
him.
they have a 9th-year senior at quarterback. The key to that play, the safety who made the interception, that is the quarterback's read. He didn't read him.
He didn't come down. You know
Now,
you're a
and,
DB.
you know, I'm-
Listen to what I'm
It's a
saying
run
again.
pass option.
Listen to what
And
I'm
I'm
saying
not
again.
into taking up for Sloan.
Listen to what I'm
I'm
saying
far
again.
from
God.
impressed.
Listen to what I'm saying again. Why would you call it when you got there by running? Why would you call a pass play?
Because he should
You
have
got
handed the
there by
ball
running.
off.
Well,
He
Rick, hello?
didn't.
Hello?
Nussmeier made a mistake. Let's move on. All right.
No, I mean,
Nussmeier looked better. He threw the deepest ball all year. Unfortunately, Chris Hilton dropped it.
Dropped
He,
it.
Well, hell,
he
Chris
looked
Hilton-
better.
that,
But wait.
that's kind of the way that game was. You
Look.
had great throw,
and he dropped the ball.
Look.
dropped the ball.
How
Great
many ti-
play, interception.
Yeah.
Great play, fumble.
I'm going to go back and refute that, what Scooter just said.
Oh, gosh.
Hell, Chris Hilton don't know if it's going to be deep or if it's going to be short as a receiver. All year long, this dude's been running routes. It's either been short or it's been overthrown.
Well, Chris Hilton hadn't even played the last 2 or 3.
It doesn't matter. The ball is there, hits you in the hand, you dropped it. Let's move on from that.
No, don't tell me His job is not to try to decide whether the ball's going to be long or short. His job is to run the route. And if the ball doesn't get there, that's the quarterback's fault.
You're running
the
a route.
ball got there, he
totally
dropped
wrong.
it.
You totally wrong. Yes, he dropped it, but you totally
We're
wrong.
losing our
Scooter.
Texans
I
helmet.
don't care. Scooter, as a receiver, you got to have some kind of chemistry with your quarterback to say if it's going to be long or short. Hell, he don't know where it's going to be.
So you're telling me
That's what I'm telling you.
Nussmeier should have underthrown him?
No. My point is,
What is he talking about?
if he's going to hit Chris Hilton in the hands, granted, Chris Hilton dropped the ball. I'm not even
Thank
refuting
you.
that. But my point is, on all the other throws that this man has had to worry about, hell, in his head, he don't know if it's going to be short or long.
Let's get to
Chris
the other
Hilton
lead.
been dropping
Let me get to
passes
the
for
other
2
lead.
years.
The other lead. Trey Des Green, career
I can't.
high.
Now,
I
that's
can't.
how you
Is
do
the
it.
8 catches, 119 yards, and a score.
But hell,
what is your bitch about Trey Des Green?
Let me go back and say this. How many touchdowns he could have had if the ball would have been positioned like it was? How many touchdowns could he
do
have
you want
had
Michael
up
Van
to this
Buren?
point?
You want Michael Van Buren as quarterback?
Y'all looking, that's the hell. This kid, how many times has Nuss underthrown him or not put the ball where it needed to be?
He hasn't played well.
He could have had 4 or 5 touchdowns at this point.
Played well, admittedly.
I got to go.
You can go. I can finish. I promise you I got enough to say.
Look, let me get another lead.
Wait a minute, Kevin.
Look,
You can't talk about how this game, Nussmeier had 2 bad interceptions.
and I'm
He
taking up
was
for Nuss.
healthy this game.
I'm taking up
Oh,
for
you're crawfishing now.
I'm taking up for him, honestly.
Take it up, boy. I'd hate to get on your bad
Yeah,
side.
really.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just confused
What
at
are we
all of what's
talking
been,
about?
Rick, y'all not looking at what's really going on.
Let me
Jaden
tell you-
Daniels had that coordinator for how many
Here we
years?
go.
2 years?
All right.
2 years.
We got to get to the other
He
part
had
of the
that-
lead.
he had that coordinator for 2
We got to
years.
get to the other
What's
part of the
different?
lead. The other part of the lead that I think has been underappreciated is your boys in the secondary.
Oh, we don't talk about them
How many
enough.
balls did they defend and knock down?
Let me
That-
say
that's
this.
been that's
I didn't
been
hear anything about that
Just
secondary.
hush from me. Can
You better say it quick. We run out of time.
I give up.
Okay,
You
I'll
got to
jump
admit
in
the
then.
secondary was critical.
Yes, that's what
Yes, it
I
is.
wanted to say.
But can I say this? 1 week y'all talking about the secondary, the next week now they're great.
Well,
If
they
it's
could-
not for the secondary, guess what? We get our butts whipped. We get our
against
butts
South
When
whipped.
Carolina?
have we ever
I don't know.
talked?
Okay.
When have we ever talked
Oh,
bad
last
about
week,
secondary?
All right,
last
we
week,
gotta
oh,
move,
the
we gotta move.
secondary played bad.
Lenore
They didn't have a good
Sellers
game.
was like Houdini with Vaseline all over his uniform. I mean, this cat
That's the issue.
is
That's
tough to bring
exactly
down.
what I was thinking. Vaseline.
Let me tell you something, Rick.
Because
That-
they had him.
They had him so many
and
times.
they sacked him 5 times.
I know,
But-
but he got through like 12 or 15 tackles.
that
It's
dude,
unbelievable.
that dude is unbelievable, man.
He is.
He is.
He is
I am
incredible.
serious.
He is incredible.
They're gonna win some games with this guy. I'm
Well,
telling you.
no, I don't know about this year. I mean,
Well, I'm
halfway
just
through
saying.
the season.
I'm
All right,
just saying.
Vanderbilt, where's our Vanderbilt helmet? Oh,
It better
there
not be
it
up there.
is.
Oh.
There it
We had
is.
to put it on this side.
LSU's getting ready for Vanderbilt coming up Saturday, 11 a.m. kickoff. So we got more on that in the Thursday show. Hey, when you're in the hunger zone, woo, easy choice. Seafood Palace right there on Enterprise Boulevard in Lake Charles. Legendary seafood prepared just the way you like it, either fried, grilled, or boiled. The Palace has the very best seafood platters, overflowing with all your favorites and best boiled crabs around. Down-home dining, comfortable for your honey or a group of 20. Open 6 days a week. It's a legend from the border to the basin. Seafood Palace.
When disaster strikes, you don't have time to wonder who to call. At Reclaim Restoration, we're your trusted partner, 24/7, 365. Whether it's fire, water, or storm damage, we rebuild, renew, and revitalize your property and your peace of mind. Locally trusted, nationally certified, and voted Acadiana's Choice 2024. Call Reclaim Restoration today at 337-445-6499 and take the first step toward reclaiming your life.
Miller Time started in 1975, and the clock's still ticking. A light beer that tastes like a beer. Now that's legendary. Here's to another 50 years of Miller Time.
Now's the perfect time to enjoy your amazing backyard. Unless you have a mosquito problem, contact the experts at J&J Exterminating and take advantage of $50 off initial service. Make this summer the best ever with J&J Exterminating.
J&J Exterminating. Yeah.
We're back at Caesars Sportsbook, Horseshoe Lake Charles. Right
Yes,
here,
we are.
Horseshoe. Get that Caesars reward card. Find a promotional kiosk. They're all over the casino floor.
They
get
are.
it swiped. You get a daily free pull for a chance to win a $75,000 Progressive jackpot.
$75,000.
Every day you got to swipe that card and you earn
Wow.
it. You got a shot at $75,000 in progressive jackpot.
$75,000.
Easy way to win big winnings right here at Horseshoe Lake Charles. Hopefully during the break, Mr. Guidry got back on his meds so we can move forward with the television program.
I've got to stay on it. I've got to stay on my
Okay,
meds.
I'm gonna put.
Are we still with LSU
I'm on
right
a
now?
roll. No, we're
Are we
not.
still with LSU
I'm on
right
a
now?
roll breaking stories. Remember the last two or 3 weeks? Breaking huge stories.
It better
here?
be good.
I got a question at the end of the show about coaches and a gripe, but that's coming up
Okay,
later on.
all right.
Coaches and firings galore. Penn State
Lot more
can
coming.
James Franklin.
I can't
11
believe that,
years.
though.
It's
Yeah.
over a decade. His record
been there
against
that long?
it's been that long. His
Has it really been
record
11
against
years?
top 20 ranked teams is abysmal. 4-21.
Yeah. Yeah.
They didn't care. $49.7 million buyout.
It's
James
Rick,
Franklin.
That's what they're doing now.
He'll be hired next year. I
Yeah,
guarantee it.
he will, but
he's too good of a coach.
Oh,
So
yeah,
he'll get
yeah,
kicked
he
out.
will. He will. There's no question.
But how the Nittany Lions go from top 3 to top 2 at the start of the year, national champion
know.
contenders, and just 3 straight losses.
They're not the only
UCLA
one.
and Northwestern now.
yeah,
Northwestern.
what does it say? How
do you
bad a
explain
coach
that?
is Sean Foster, who got fired at
Deshaun Foster,
UCLA,
yeah, UCLA.
and they're 2-0
Yeah.
since.
Go
And
figure.
I remember LSU played them last year, and I remember dealing
look.
with him the week leading up to. I was so impressed with him. I thought, what
I
a
don't know,
good
man.
guy this guy
Rick,
is.
Rick.
He sounds like a player's coach. And
Former
they
player.
obviously wouldn't play
Yeah.
for him.
Let me tell you, and I mean, you and Scooter probably know this. College football at the pinnacle of where it's at right now, people are not playing. These coaches are getting paid too much money. People are not dealing with this mess, man.
Well, it's
they
Penn
are
State.
not.
It's Penn State. I don't think they've won the national title since like 85, 86.
They are
it's
not.
Penn State. They have been knocking on that door,
For a long
knocking,
time, Rick.
knocking.
For a long time.
And James Franklin just couldn't put them over the. All right. Speaking of firings, the Tennessee Titans, after, 6 games in, the first NFL coach gets canned. Brian Callahan out after a 1-5 start
Yeah.
with
Was this
a
his
rookie
first
quarterback. Second year.
Okay.
Yeah, second
They
year.
didn't-
It's
so
just
they didn't-
nuts. It's just
It's
nuts.
people-
You're right. I mean, the impatience to win. The impatience
Rick,
to
they
win.
got to have it. It's now, man. They
Yeah, I
want
know.
it now.
Speaking of not now, is the New Orleans Saints. All right, they're 1-5. I know what you think. I think they could be 2-4. That's
really?
not much of a
Really?
stretch.
I
But
don't know how good
they've lost
Rick, no,
3
Rick,
games,
stop.
7 points or less.
I
Rick.
thought they played
Stop.
okay yesterday. I thought their offense really kind of looked encouraging yesterday.
Good
Of course,
word.
the receivers don't know whether to run fast or slow.
They don't.
Depending on whether
Please
the ball's
don't go
going
there.
to be
Don't go there.
overthrown or
Don't go
underthrown.
there.
The opening pass for the first
But I
play of
didn't
the
play
game.
the game. And
It was
For
underthrown.
the
It was
NFL,
underthrown.
like
We're back on the Chris Hilton throw.
It was
All right,
underthrown.
look,
Okay, but
go ahead.
I put this one on the loss on the Saints defense. I thought their offense played well.
What? Scooter, what game
This
are you
is-
looking
I
at?
need
Is
to remind
opposed to LSU secondary, they were lost.
Oh, they were. Oh, no, they
I
were.
mean, they.
No, they were, but
I mean,
Those
if I was
safeties.
the Patriots, I'd have just thrown it
Throw it
as
up.
far as I could every play.
Those safeties just atrocious.
I mean,
atrocious.
yeah.
They're like
I
running
mean,
around with
the
their heads cut
ball's
off.
in the air 20 seconds.
Yeah, they don't know where
You
it
should have
is.
been able to get the defensive
My
lineman. under it by
pushback on
then.
you, Scooter, is again, for the 3rd week in a row, it seems like, Blake Grupe had to kick 12 field goals. I'm being facetious.
No,
I mean, 4 field goals again.
You can't
You've
win by
got to
kicking
score
field goals, Rick.
touchdowns.
You cannot
True
beat
that.
anybody
Come on.
in the
True
National
that.
Football League
I mean,
by
they
kicking
get close
field
and
goals. You cannot.
the drives just stall.
You cannot, man. You cannot beat anybody.
Too
in the
many.
National Football League
Look,
kicking field goals.
Rattler, the deep ball. Again, he had a deep ball
He
again.
had it.
This
It
time
was
to
okay.
Olave.
Yeah.
First play.
First play.
What does it end up with?
3 points.
Yeah, feel good.
Rick, let me
You
tell you
just can't
something.
have
Look, the Saints,
You
Rick,
can't have
it's something outside of that what the Saints is missing. They don't have anybody in that locker room, Rick, to be a true leader. I'm telling you, I don't see it. I don't see it on the sidelines. I don't see it
I
in
think
players'
Cam
face.
Jordan is, but
Cam Jordan is on his way out,
Well,
Scooter.
yeah, everybody
He's on
knows
his way
that.
out.
It's gotta
You
be his
need
last
somebody,
year.
Rick, that's going to be able to get in these young players' ears, man, and give encouragement, man, and say, look, guys, we need you guys more because you guys are the future of this team. They don't have that. You look
Let
at
me-
players on the
let me-
sideline, Rick, they sitting down, looking
Again.
at their iPad.
What-
I mean, that's
let me-
it. They don't care.
Go ahead.
Let me put this to both of y'all. If you've seen enough, and I'm not saying commit to it yet, But do you at least start thinking maybe Rattler can be the guy?
I still say he's a very good backup quarterback. I do.
I see it. I mean, I knew he would
He's
start
got assets.
over the
He's
ones
got
that was there.
skills.
I knew he would start. Now, if my thing was, if you would have kept Jameis Winston, I think that would have been a better fit.
No. They wasted a 40th pick, in my opinion,
I think
on
it
Tyler
would have been
Straub.
a better fit.
They could have taken an edge rusher that they desperately need, or another number one receiver. Look, you got to remember this is NFL experts say this is the worst roster in all of the NFL for talent, from top to bottom, and they've lost 3 games. They're like on the bottom, like 31-32, and they've lost 3 games by 7 points or less.
That doesn't matter in the NFL.
Well,
you
it doesn't,
win or
because
you
a lot
lose.
of games are close. They
you
still
win
lost.
or you lose.
They
Rick,
still lost.
Rick, but I don't see your point. Help me understand your point.
I say
don't see
they're not knocking on the door, but they're getting
knocking
close
on
to
what? Rick, they ain't even at the damn thing.
Well, I know they're not at the door, but they're kind of walking toward
They
it.
ain't even
Well,
at the
they
door, Rick.
tripped over the welcome mat.
That's a good one. All right,
They're not even
look,
at the door.
let's give props to Drake May, who threw some Super Balls.
Them guys wide open all night.
He hit some really good throws. I mean, with some coverage. So tight that the Saints were called for
All
PI.
I saw was guys out there doing this.
There was a few. But Keyshawn Butte,
He killed
mean, what a
killed
game.
him. He killed him.
I mean, this
Where
guy,
did he-
It was
this
on
guy.
him. It was on him.
Hey, did he have to sit out like?
I don't know.
It was something to do with gambling, and that kept him from getting drafted. He was.
Well, that was at
but
LSU, though.
Yeah, but they dropped all that.
I don't remember that story at
Yes.
all.
It, wasn't, it didn't make it.
Okay.
Hit
It was
news,
something to do
nothing
with
but-
gambling, but it was all
Wow.
dropped.
Yeah.
All right, in our waning seconds, November 4th, trade deadline. Thursday, I'm going to pose that question. Are there any players on this roster that would deem untouchable? But I got to throw, do the Saints make a deal?
Yeah, that's
or
my
do
point.
they,
You say-
over the next 2 or 3 weeks, or do they just
You
ride
say any
this
players
train?
that are untouchable. What about the ones you need to get something for?
You
Well,
talking
that's
about-
what I mean.
You
I mean-
trying to bankroll a bunch of draft picks and stuff?
Yes. Yes. This
Because
is a
right
rebuilding
now-
year, gentlemen.
because right
We're up
now,
against
Rick-
the clock. Round 3 of Sound Off coming back to Caesars Sportsbook. Stay right there.
When things heat up, you don't just want a cold one. You want the coldest one. The cold lagered, cold filtered, cold packaged one. Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light. Choose chill.
What's bugging you? Is it roaches? They're the first pest you think of for indoor bugs and a health threat. At J&J, we offer weapons to eliminate and prevent infestation of your home or business. Let us take care of what's bugging you. Contact us today for a free inspection.
Reclaim Restoration is your trusted partner serving Southwest Louisiana from Lake Charles to Lafayette. Whether it's fire, water, or storm damage, call Reclaim Restoration today at 337-445-6499 and take the first step toward reclaiming your life.
Miller Time started in 1975, and the clock's still ticking. A light beer that tastes like a beer. Now that's legendary. Here's to another 50 years of Miller Time.
All right, welcome back. Thanks for hanging with us on Sound Off right here. Let's shift to the McNeese Cowboys. 1-5, open week last week, getting ready for Houston Christian. It was much needed open week after that just dismal 38-0 shutout loss to Southeastern Louisiana. Look, after the game, Matt Viator said, I don't have any answers. This open week will hopefully find some time to get answers to those questions. He talked to the media pregame press conference on Monday. He knows what's wrong. There's a lot wrong.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound.
I asked him point blank. I mean, even in an open week, when you got a week and a half or whatever, can you make wholesale changes? And he just said, look, we've worked on fundamentals. It's too late to make wholesale changes. You got to work on fundamentals and kind of
I think
dance with what brought you.
There's a lot more than just hitting a reset button, too.
I mean,
Look, when he said he's got one true offensive tackle that can play, that's a problem. It's like it's a juggling thing with the offensive line. They're moving.
But
one true offensive tackle left.
But just as
You got a problem.
This is just me, Rick. When you are evaluating talent in the offseason, isn't that something that you look at to know that what you're going to have when the season starts?
Well,
When you
injuries, Kevin.
evaluate
Injuries
talent.
and illness.
Right, but I'm saying, even anybody, you've got to have somebody that can step in or somebody that can
Well, you like guys, especially on the offensive line, that can play guard, center, tackle,
that's what I'm saying.
That's what he's doing. But still, Kevin, I mean, guard to tackle, center to tackle,
it's
that's
a big
tough,
difference.
man.
It is a big difference.
I think all of us, when I say us, I mean us three and really the city, we're expecting a little more. We still trust Matt Viator, I think. But here's the deal. What do they do from here on out? I really think, there's two ways to look at it. They can just play all young guys, whatever, throw in the towel. They're not going to do that.
No, they're not going to do that.
No,
but
no, they're not going to do that.
I mean, how many years have McNeese fans been suffering? And,
pushing 6 or 7.
Get very excited on Matt Viator coming back. Like I said, I think they still trust him. But they got to show something over the second half.
I agree.
Something to keep that into, because everything else with the athletic department, the money raising, everything is going good for a program, athletic department of that size. Everything is going good. But regardless of what's happened in basketball, football still drives that train.
That's right.
Yeah.
They've got to do something to keep people excited and hopeful.
You think they can do it, Gidry?
Not right now. It's going to take some time. And let me tell you why. What you in school?
No, I'm talking about this season. Can they turn this ship around?
No,
I don't think
you
they
got to
can.
win a few games.
Well, that's what I mean by turning the ship around.
Right now, the kids don't think they can win. Honestly, they don't. They don't.
Okay.
You've got to motivate these kids by putting people in certain positions that they can see that they have a future there to say, you know what? We can go somewhere with this person, with that guy.
Okay.
Right now, they don't have a go-to that's going to say, give it to me. They don't have that.
Well,
and this is my point why, Rick.
We talked about that last week, remember?
We're in a day and age right now, and I keep saying this to you and Scooter. The thing that drives this bus starts with an M. If you don't have that, this bus is not leaving. Okay?
M.
Money.
Well,
money.
They're getting money. They're getting money.
Rick,
they're getting it.
They're doing that.
You lost players because of why?
Well, yeah.
Be honest.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
that's my point.
That's exactly. Those
you
4
lost one
guys
guy
we
that's
outlined
leading,
last week.
That's third in the nation with tackles?
Yeah.
How do you lose
maybe
that?
Second. All right.
Well,
I got it.
But in that sense, they're not facing anything their peers are.
Exactly right.
I mean, if an
I
FBS school wants
that.
to take a McNeese player, it's going to be hard.
He's gone.
But it's going to be hard for Nichols, Southeastern, all of those schools to keep them too.
Let's look at the schedule, gentlemen. Look, and I'm not. I said in a preseason preview I did they were going to be 1-5 based on the schedule. I mean, Utah State, UL, Stephen F. Austin, Southeastern. Those are automatic losses. Automatic.
I don't know why we're having this conversation.
Now they got the second half of the schedule.
We
it's going
all
to be a little
agreed
easier.
to this before it started. We all said, I personally said, hey, give them a chance. Don't look for nothing great.
Okay.
Look, they're in a learning process right now. Just, they're going to get it together. We all knew that.
2-4 at this point would have been good.
It would have been,
6-6 is probably, with luck. I mean, they've got Houston Christian coming in. And look, don't scoff. Don't sleep on Houston Christian. This team can't sleep on anybody. But
38-0 to Southeastern.
There you go. And the rest of the schedule, though, Nichols is struggling. East Texas A&M, all the schools on the schedule except Lamar.
Yeah.
Except Lamar, which is now a power in the conference. They're all,
But that's what I'm saying, Rick. The team
2-4
right now is looking for somebody to be that guy, to be that person, to say, hey, look,
speaking
you
of that
go
guy,
through a game and can't kick a field goal, Rick, that's demoralizing.
Speaking of that guy, Jake Strong, the quarterback, he has to play better. I asked Viator earlier in the week about it. He said, look, we've looked at it. We've talked to Jake. When you go over the middle, you got to stay away from those high balls. That's where he's gotten a lot of his picks.
Yeah.
What's the rule? Waist to face, right?
Yeah.
Over the middle.
Yeah.
Former ED,
Yeah.
waist to face. You can't do this over the middle.
I'll put it in the body to where the defense can't get to it.
But I'm telling you, what did LSU do when this is football lingo, when South Carolina went to that outside leverage on Kyle Parker, what did he do? He saw it, he read it, he did the quick slant. Touchdown.
I
love quick slants. I love quick slants.
Well, that also got the interception in the end zone, but
you got it.
But I agree with you. That was a new development for LSU because they have not used the middle of the field.
Quick slant.
This year.
quick slant. All right.
I love the quick slant.
No, that's where they scored.
Homecoming.
The quick
Homecoming. McNeese and Houston Christian. More on that later in the week. Final round of the show when we come back. Stay right there.
The Horseshoe Lake Charles experience begins with elite gaming in the region's newest and most exciting venue, featuring all your favorite table games and slots. Caesars Sportsbook at Horseshoe is the legend in sports betting, and speaking of legendary, Gordon Ramsay Steak is above all others, where celebrity chef Ramsay brings his fury of flavor to Southwest Louisiana. Great food and live music at Brews Brothers, and of course impeccable hotel accommodations. Plus, earn big with your Caesars reward card. That's Horseshoe Lake Charles.
J&J has protected Louisiana homes and businesses for over 60 years.
Call him today, make the pests go away. J&J Exterminating. Yeah.
Miller Time started in 1975, and the clock's still ticking. A light beer that tastes like a beer. Now that's legendary. Here's to another 50 years of Miller Time.
Reclaim Restoration is your trusted partner serving Southwest Louisiana from Lake Charles to Lafayette. Whether it's fire, water, or storm damage, call Reclaim Restoration today at 337-445-6499 and take the first step toward reclaiming your life.
All right, we're back. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time on it because it was last week's story, but the Townsley Law Arena, the naming rights for the new basketball arena at McNeese, 4.5. I thought it would be in that 5 to 6 year, maybe 10-year range. 15 years.
So what are we looking at?
Schwartz said, look, they've been a long-time partner, quietly donating. They wanted 15. Right thing to do. We made it 15. It's long. It's long, but it's steady money.
That's the longest time I've ever heard.
15 years. I've ever heard. It's either about to cap out at about 10. But anyway, 4.5 over 15 years, Townsley Law Arena. All right. Here's my big dead gum question about college football coaches.
Rick. Come on.
What's with the hoodies on the sideline?
All coaches
I don't own a hoodie.
All coaches are wearing them.
Kalen DeBard has now this black hoodie that he can't lose a game in. Lane Kiffin, that's all he wears. Here's my beef. Nobody actually wears the hoodie.
I can tell you who's because
why do you have it if you never pull it up?
Belichick. He started it. He started it.
He wears it sometimes on cold days.
Let's open up.
I don't get the hoodie.
Everybody start. Belichick was the guy that named brand.
I think we're all old enough to remember when coaches on the sideline, it was Bear Bryant in the houndstooth and the suit and Tom Landry with the fedora.
Yeah.
I hated that.
Okay.
Please don't let that come back.
Oh, that's never
That was
it was
way overdressed.
Right.
And a couple of coaches have, but you know, as late as, you know, it was 2 or 3 coaches, I think I got this right, after Bear Bryant at Alabama, that during the interview, he was told, you'll be in a coat and tie on the sideline. Wow. That's it. And they finally got, I don't know if it was Saban that got rid of that. No, it was before.
The one coach that I remember in my days of playing was Coach Dooley for Georgia.
Yeah.
He shirt and a tie.
He was
not a coat.
But he was part of, not always the coat.
Yeah,
he was part of that era, really.
As we get out of here.
Does he have a suit on?
I just don't understand the hoodie. I just don't get it. They're wearing sports coats with the hoodie underneath with the thing in the back. We're out of time. Henry, Hobbs, and Sarah. We'll see you next time right here.